Welcome to my Stories Red channel. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, please like and share your comments. We make new videos with interesting stories every day.
The man I'm dating is the plastic surgeon that was going to preform my breast reduction surgery, and now he refuses to do it. Oh, so I'm scheduled for breast reduction surgery in June. Had my first appointment in August with a nurse, and I got an appointment with the doctor 3 months before surgery, March 2023. I started dating this guy 2 months ago, and everything about him is amazing. He told me he was plastic surgeon, and I thought, well, maybe he knows my surgeon, but I didn't think I was in a place in the relationship to discuss private surgeries. Anyway, now we know each other better and went official. I told him about my surgery. I told him my surgeon is supposed to be the best since he specializes in reconstructive surgery after breast cancer. He was silent and then asked me to log on and see details about the appointment in March. When I logged, I saw that it was his name. We were shocked. Then he broke the silence by saying, "Forget it. Your breasts are too beautiful to change. I'm not gonna do it." I was so offended and told him he doesn't get to decide what I do with my body, and he said yes, I do. He wouldn't touch my beautiful breasts just because I have body dysmorphia. I told him that the older I'm getting, the saggier they're becoming, and he said that's nature. Breasts should look like this. So I asked him why he did these surgeries then and why he agreed to do mine if he didn't think I needed it. He said because I wasn't his GF. Now he says not only will he not preform it, he knows every surgeon and will tell them not to do it if I sought help somewhere else. Even abroad. He added. The actual F? Update. I see that many misunderstood my post. When I realized he was my surgeon, I knew I was gonna have to change doctors. My indignation is at his way of telling me that I don't need surgery because my breasts are fine and that he will actively try to block other surgeons from preforming it. Anyway, I have an update. I wrote this yesterday after I left his place in tears. He called me today and apologized for what he said. He said he's been in this profession for years and he knows when someone isn't suited for plastic surgery. He apologized that he used our relationship to make this assessment, but that he thinks I truly suffer BDD. I'm insecure about my body, especially my breasts, and wouldn't let him see me totally naked, and that's something plastic surgeons deal with all the time. So yes, he will try to block my attempts at least until I got a psychological evaluation because he knows surgeries can have negative effects since people with my condition always have higher expectations. He swore that it has nothing to do with him loving my body or boobs, but that it's his obligation to report suspicions of BDD. We didn't meet in any sinister way. I helped him remodel his kitchen and we hit it off. I'm 39 and he's 54. I don't know what to do now because maybe he isn't lying, but also I know he always talk about how I'm his when we're making love. Like asking, whose body part is this, and I answer yours. Yeah, you are mine, or this body part is mine. I know kinks mean nothing, but I experienced that he's a bit possessive in bed and maybe it has become outside of sex too. I'm just so confused. I have booked an appointment with a new clinic, but I'm contemplating to also seek therapy and see if there's some truth in his worry. I appreciate all your jokes about true off me chest. Update. I wrote here late Friday about me finding out that my now BF was the surgeon that was scheduled to do my breast reduction surgery. When we found out, I of course knew that we were gonna have to reschedule with a new doctor. He was silent and then said, "Forget it, I will never do it and I will make sure nobody else does it." He initially made it about how he loved my breasts, and I was very offended and hurt. Yesterday he apologized over the phone and said that he was just under stress because of what I sprung upon him and didn't formulate himself very well. While he loved my body, it wasn't the reason why he is trying to block my procedure. He said that he suspects that I have BDD. And with surgeries like breast reduction, there are a lot of visible scarring and lost/reduced feel. He asked me to promise him to at least seek therapy before trying to make appointment. Plastic surgeries here are done by private clinics, and he said any suspicions of BDD and I'm deemed unfit because surgeons know that this type of clients are more prone to sue the clinic later and ruin the reputation. He showed up at my place this morning with breakfast. He said that he wanted to apologize and explain more. He told me that since I'm not big enough to get any physical benefits from a breast reduction, the major reason why women do this surgery, I'm only doing it because of my twisted body image. When I tried to protest, he told me not to lie because often breast reduction surgeries are paid for by healthcare and are therefore free. You get a referral from your doctor to a clinic. But since I booked an appointment on my own and am willing to pay from my own pocket, 10k euro, then it was just a cosmetic procedure because I didn't fulfill the requirement to get a free surgery. He showed me pictures of scares in different stages of healing and explained in details pros and cons, risks and side effects. When I was still defiant, he asked me to take my clothes off. I was taken aback by this request. "Excuse me?" He said, "Yes. We have been dating for 2 months and I've never seen you completely naked and free. Always trying to hide like you hate your body." I was very angry, so I did it just to make a point. I told him that he's possessive and the way he talks to me in bed is what made me believe he didn't want me to change my body like he owned me or something. He looked surprised and said that he doesn't think he owned me and whatever he says in bed is just a part of sex. Yes. He loves my body because it was mine and not because it looks a certain way. And that he wished I loved it as much as he did. Because then I would see how beautiful it is. Afterwards he took me to the bathroom and made me stand in front of the mirror and he started complimenting every body part, and at first I wanted to look away, but he was persistent and told me he wished I could see how perfect I was. Now he is sleeping here and I'm more confused than ever. Comments. You can just schedule surgery without meeting with the surgeon at least once? Usually a couple times before the actual surgery. First it's the consultation, then a follow-up once they review everything, go over all the details about the surgery, and all of that. Also, why would she not know the name of her surgeon at the very least? She's the one who made the appointment for that particular doctor. This can't be true. I commented the same thing. I'm having the surgery soon and you have to get a referral to get into your private surgeon and meet them before you can ever book surgery. This is utter nonsense. Just had a breast augmentation and can say you're exactly right. The name of my surgeon's office was literally just his name plus MD. Second, I did, in fact, have a consultation and then a follow-up before the surgery date and met with my doctor both times to discuss the risks and whatnot. He even spoke with me regarding whether or not I really wanted to go through with the procedure. So yeah, OOP is full of shit and the entire post is so poorly written. It sounds like Goop has maybe only made an intake appointment because surgery is still 4-5 months away. The clinic may well have patients initially meet with someone to see what procedure they want. Make sure they're a good candidate, then meet with the surgeon 3 months out. Goop says the surgeon is the best, before realizing it's the BF. So it tracks that as a top name there would be people screening things before them. My mom was supposed to have major surgery. The doctor was supposedly the best at that surgery possible. My mom had not yet met her when fate had it that she delivered my son. It was a fast and chaotic delivery. Her bedside manner made my mom cancel her surgery that was scheduled for 3 weeks later.